Hare Krishna. Humility transforms a protest against God into a prayer to God. Sometimes when we are put in unfair, unfavorable, unpalatable situations, we may protest. Why am I put in this situation? What am I meant to do in this situation? And when we have some understanding that God, Krishna is the supreme controller, we may protest against God. Why is this happening to me? Why am I put in such trouble? And how can I possibly act in the situation? Now this is understandable. Because when we live in the world, we have certain plans, and when those plans get disrupted, the eruption of the emotion of frustration as a protest, even a protest against God, is understandable. We see this happening even to Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna is fighting the war, or he is ready to fight the war, and suddenly he realizes he has to fight it against his own relatives, and it's going to be a fight to death, and he starts feeling, how can I fight? So when he puts aside his bow, Krishna goads him. He says, Arjuna, how can you manifest such miserly weakness? In 2.2 and 3, when Krishna goads Arjuna, then in 2.4 and 2.5, Arjuna protests and he counters against Krishna. In 2.4 he says, Katham bhishmamaham sankhe dronam cha madhusudana ishubhi pratiyotsyami pujaravarisudana. So he says, Katham bhishmamaham sankhe. Oh, in fight, how can I fight against Bhishma? Dronam cha madhusudana. And Drona also. One is my grandfather, one is my teacher. Katham bhishmamaham sankhe dronam cha madhusudana ishubhi pratiyotsyami. Actually, I should be offering flowers to them, I should be worshipping them, respecting them. Pujaravarisudana. They are worthy of my respect. And he refers to Krishna, you are Arisudana, you will fight against your enemies. Will you fight against your grandsire or against your teacher? This is quite a strong protest which Arjuna is making over here. And yet, we see 3 verses later in 2.7, Arjuna surrenders to Krishna. He says, Karpanya dosho pahata swabhava pruchami tvam dharma sammudha chetaha yashreyasya nishchitam bruhi tanme shishyaste ham shadhimam tvam prapannam. He says that, oh Krishna, I surrender to you. I am overcome by weakness. Please guide me. Please, I become your disciple. Please tell me what is dharma. I surrender to you. So what happens over here? That which is a protest becomes a prayer. Krishna, please guide me. Many of us have seen the image of Arjuna folding hands, seeking knowledge from Krishna. Similarly for us, also we may protest when life throws a curved ball at us, throws a curve at us. When we are put into difficult, frustrating situations. But if we have cultivated humility before Krishna by practicing bhakti, by regularly praying to him, by regularly studying his message, by regularly worshipping him, then that humility will come to our rescue. And instead of protesting, why is Krishna doing this to me? We may transform that into a prayer to Krishna. Krishna, I am lost. I don't know what to do in this situation, but you know. You are my well-wisher, you please guide me. And just as by Arjuna's surrender, Krishna provided illumination which guided him out of his illusion. Similarly, if we pray to Krishna, Krishna too will guide us from within or from without, and we'll find a way ahead, emerging amidst that frustration. Thank you. Hare Krishna.